G'day, Shah here once again with Four Wheels on the Road, helping you get the most out of your time away. This trip away, once again, we're asking the question, go or no go. We're over here at Ridgeline today, taking a look at a place called Riverside Park. There's a whole heap of different things you can do here, and we're going to go and take a look at them today. Let's check it out.
You go, no go for long.
Riverside Park is around about half an hour southwest of Brisbane. There's a couple of different ways you can get there. You can head out through Chapel Hill and Jindalee, or you can head southbound out of the city and then head out through Yirrongapilly and get to 17 Mile Rocks that way as well. So there's a ton of different options in actually getting to the place itself. One of the first things you'll notice when you get there as well is that it's a little bit of a difficult place to find. And the driveway to get into the place itself is actually within a pretty major industrial area. So it's a little bit of a strange place to get into. But once you actually do get into the place, you'll see the full scope of what's available there and what's on offer for you as well. As you'll see here as well, there's a pretty large car park area on your left hand side as you head in. And as you'll see on your map here, there's a ton of different options for car parking at all of the little sections within the reserve itself. Alright, well here we are at Riverside Park. Let's go check it out. So the plan for today is going to be to take a bit of a walk through the park area and head down towards the river. What we're going to do then is take a bit of a look at all of the facilities that are on offer by the river themselves, like the barbecues and all of the seating areas and that sort of thing. And then we're going to take a bit of a walk along the river itself and see what's on offer there for you as well. On your left hand side as you're coming in or towards the westerly boundary, oh hey Mr. Kookaburra, you've got a nice little pathway that goes down here, and it goes to a little sort of rainforesty kind of section, and it's a nice little pathway that goes through here. There's many different aspects to this place which we're going to go and take a look at today. Alright, well I think we're going to take a bit more of a look around. This little section here, the rainforesty kind of section I call it, is only a very short little corridor, probably goes 50 metres from the entry in and then out to the river. But it's the best way to link onto the bike paths which head on towards Jindalee, and you can follow that all the way along the Western Freeway as well. There's not a huge variety of trails or anything that go through here and different paths that go around the park itself, but there's plenty of different little sections and plenty of different little kids play areas and picnic areas and barbecue areas and that sort of thing as well. So there's enough to keep you busy. And as you'll see here, once you get down to the water on the Brisbane River itself, you join up here with the Riverside Bikeway. This bikeway is actually pretty cool. It goes all the way up to the bridge just up from me here, and you can actually go and head across into Jindalee and then down to Indooroopilly if you like along the bikeway there. And there's plenty of other different routes that you can take throughout this section here as well. And there's plenty of signage here and along the way as well to let you know where you are, which is really good. Right, let's go take a bit more of a look around. So pretty much as soon as you join onto the Riverside Bikeway here, you'll see there are some barbecue areas, and there's I think about 5 of those that are actually situated all the way along the bikeway, along the river itself here. There are fantastic day use facilities here, and as you'll see from your pictures, there's a few of these really large covered over areas that are here that have got a couple of tables in each of them, and you've got heaps of barbecues that are along here as well. And these are all the way along the river and also inside the park itself, which we'll go and take a look at in a little while. There's plenty of bins and plenty of taps as well, which is really handy. They've all got really nice views out onto the river, and as you can see here, they've all got separate barbecues and bins, and they all look out and join onto the main park that's here as well. So it's all very well set up and a pretty handy little area. As you'll see from your shots here as well, there's also a fantastic open grass area that's in the middle of the site here, which is absolutely huge. So there's plenty of room to kick footy, play a game of cricket, or just lay down and enjoy the sun, which is really cool. The whole area here in terms of recreation is set out really, really well. You've got all of the old shipping equipment and all the rest of it just over in front of me here as well, which you can go and have a look at, and it'll give the kids something to do while you're sitting here and cooking a barbecue. As you'll see here as well, there's plenty of facilities and wheelchair facilities as well around the park, and there's tons of drinking taps and whatnot around the place as well. So you're pretty well set up if you wanted to come here in summertime and do a bit of a big walk around the place. The many times that I've come to check this place out, I mostly see people just checking out the little man-made parks and whatnot that are around the car park area, but there's a huge big area here which has all of the old equipment which was around when this place was up and running. And it's really cool to be able to just come and check that out as well. There's a really large sealed path which goes pretty much the whole way around the area here. And it's a pretty big walk, probably a couple of K. If you're wanting to get a little bit better of a view of the place as well, you can head up this track here, which is called the Ridgeline track. It's only about 400 meters up, but if you wanted to go and have a little bit of a cruise through the place on your mountain bike, it's a good option, and good option if you wanted to get some steps in, walking up some big hills as well. There's also a basketball half court here on the side as well, on the far end away from the river. It's actually been a few years since we've been here, but there's a lot of changes that I can see already thus far. There's new seating areas that are here just to this area where we are now, which is the jumping pillow, which is really handy. And there's plenty of other work that's gone on inside the park as well, which we'll take a look at in a minute also. Last time we were here, all of this kids area was closed off, but now there's heaps more to do for kids here, which is really awesome. So the last time we were here a few years ago, all of this area here for the kids play area, including the water park here, was all closed off. There was basically no facilities at all for kids to play on last time we were here, but now it's fantastic. There's a huge area here. There's a huge gated off area with slides and swings and whatnot for younger kids, but also for bigger kids you've got this really large climbing frame over there, which is awesome. You've also got the little cable thing over there, which we were just on a moment ago as well, and this massive water park here as well, which is really, really cool. There's a really large boardwalk area here that's under one of the massive strangling figs here as well, and it sits right at the top of the kids water park, so you can just sit up here and watch the kids. You've got plenty of shade to do so. There's heaps of new sections in here for the kids park, which is really cool. You've got little climbing things on these hexagons that are here, which is quite cool. That'd be great for kids. And there's lots of new little sort of closed in areas that are here as well that are completely undercover. And as we mentioned last time, all of the barbecue and picnic covered areas here have numbers on them as well, so you always know where you're at. You can always tell the kids, don't forget to come back to number 3 or number 2 if you're sending them somewhere and they want to go play somewhere, which is a really handy thing. And the facilities here in terms of barbecues and covered areas aren't just limited to the riverfront as well. You'll see here on the big loop that overlooks the main park here, there's also some barbecue areas here. They've also added in a whole lot of new chairs and tables around the site here as well. So there's a lot more seating that's available here as well for day use, which is pretty handy. And the other change to the park here, and perhaps the biggest draw card of all of them, is the new inclusion of the water park here, which is for the kids. It's a fantastic area now that's set up, and it's something that's really going to be getting some great use during summertime. Another one of the cool things about this place as well is that you actually have a secondary massive grassy area and parkland just to run around in, which you'll see just behind me here. It actually has a little bit of a mountain bike track that goes around the outside of it as well, and it's a huge space. The area over this side is called Western Lawn. It's not quite as big of an open area as the other section by the river is, but it's a pretty large open park area and a very handy one at that. Right, well that's going to wrap things up for us here at Rocks Riverside Park. Let me know what you think of the place in the comments down below. Is it a go or is it a no-go? Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly share the channel. I really do appreciate that. We'll see you next time we get 4 wheels on the road.